Colleagues, as the stormy weather continues in various parts of the country, I am conscious too that Ireland as a country has had to navigate a period of considerable turbulence. Yet the weather conditions outside have strongly demonstrated the enduring spirit of community and solidarity which continues to thrive in Irish society despite all the difficulties of recent years. Just look at the ESB and the local authority workers who have been bravely battling the elements, working really long hours to maintain or restore power, water and vital public services to households. What about the fire and ambulance crews who have come to the rescue of people in dire straits, and neighbours who have banded together to help in the clean-up? The values guiding these heroic efforts of public service, community and solidarity, these are the very values upon which the Labour Party is founded, and the ones we are working to ensure are at the heart of political decision-making. It is critical that these values prevail at national, local and EU level, and that's why it is vital that we in this conference hall get out on the doors to deliver the message of Labour's achievements and our determination to continue the work that remains to be done. Labour's approach is always about effecting change that contributes to economic and social progress on the ground. Labour's imprint in government is all the more crucial given the country's financial situation to implement our priorities for job creation, for economic stimulus, for measures to support people into sustainable work, for fairness and equality, to ensure these are acted upon to the greatest extent possible. Labour's commitment to low-paid workers has culminated now in the signing of a ministerial order to re-establish the joint Labour committees to uphold pay standards in areas like catering and hotels. Labour will also deliver collective bargaining legislation to ensure workers have a voice. Labour's councillors are also actively working to deliver a fairer society by promoting enterprise, dealing with issues relating to housing need and amenities, maintaining roads, upgrading transport and retaining our vital public services in really difficult circumstances. Labour's resolve on Dublin City Council ensured the homeless budget was ameliorated rather than reduced. There was no increase in local authority tenant rents, and rates for commercial rates in the city, they were reduced to give scope to struggling businesses. This shows how we in Labour combine principle with realistic problem solving. Labour has also shown imagination and foresight. The hugely successful Dublin Bike Scheme, spearheaded by Councillor Andrew Montague, is being extended under Alan Kelly, Minister for Transport, Junior Minister for Transport, to Galway, Cork and Limerick. It is fantastic to see young candidates coming through to ensure the party speaks for a new generation. Equally, we have the wisdom of long experienced candidates, and I am pleased about the progress we have made on female representation, though there is still much work to be done on this issue. Our candidates are all rooted in their communities and committed to ensuring local government policies are based on the values of public service, solidarity and fairness. We as members can contribute to our neighbourhoods by knocking on doors to get our candidates elected. At EU level, our sitting MEPs Phil Prendergast and Emer Costello are engaged in ensuring Europe works for people in a tangible way, whether by fighting for an adequate EU budget and for robust banking regulation, ensuring better protections for airline passengers or providing opportunities to young people through the Youth Guarantee. I know Senator Loraine Higgins will enthusiastically join in this important work. From an Irish perspective, Europe is at a critical crossroads. Will it operate according to narrow national interests and inflexible rules, or will it be a Europe of solidarity with equal respect for all member states and support for the most vulnerable. The social Europe that Jacques Delors envisaged. This is no mere theoretical matter. It has very real implications for all of us. The prospects for securing a fair deal on Ireland's legacy bank debt involves a concerted struggle to persuade EU countries that a more sustainable platform for growth and recovery in Ireland is in the interests of Europe as a whole. It is vital that the European Parliament, with a strong Socialists and Democrats group, is an ally to reduce the burden of debt on future generations and to steer Europe in the direction of jobs, quality public services, social inclusion and solidarity, and away from an over-reliance on austerity. Irish voters face a clear choice in the forthcoming local and European elections. Do they want the values of community, solidarity, fairness and equality to inform practical policy, or instead do they want a more uncompromising free market approach? We as Labour Party members have a duty to bring this choice to the people, to explain what is at stake and to campaign for our candidates from now until election day, whether by dropping leaflets, canvassing, holding a fundraiser or engaging in conversations with family and friends. We must all do whatever we can to follow through on our values with practical supports for the candidates who will proudly fly the Labour flag. I urge you all to get involved in this critical endeavour. Let the campaign begin. Thank you.